So it is raining, and some of you have asked, how does my layout hold out in the different elements here? So the rain has actually kind of stopped, but the layout is completely soaked. I have not taken the chance to clean it just yet, but you can see that there are like some spider webs here and there. Lots of water everywhere. I do have some items that can actually stay outside and stand the rain, like this water tower. I don't know where I got it from. It was actually at one of the train shows where they have sales. You can buy different types of items from Auto Railroad. I happened to catch this one for about $5, which was a good deal. These palm trees, they are plastic, and these were bought on eBay. But as far as the tracks themselves, you can see it's very soaked, very wet. See if we can show you a couple of puddles that are actually on the layout here. So there it is. So lots of water there. So I'm just going to take you around just a little bit so you can see this. Kind of see from the glare here that there's some puddles there, lots of rainwater on that. And it will be officially 4 years. This Memorial Day coming up for 2022 when this project started. So as you can see again here, there's kind of like some spider webs going on here and there. That'll be all cleaned up when it's time to put the layout or clean the layout back up. A couple of ties here need to be straightened up a little bit, but the layout hooks up very well. Lots of wiring under the layout. These are all of my connectors that I have here. So for those of you wondering, how does the electrical work on this? Okay, going back up. So I'm just going to show you a portion. Many of you have seen the videos where the layout goes around the entire backyard, and it still does. This is my Wi-Fi connection so that I can actually run the trains off my cell phones, or even an NCE cab control, which is fine too. This is another water tower that I picked up also from a different show, but maybe the same show, who knows. It's been some years now, but this one was also about $5. So just wanted to make sure I can get something again that's able to stand the elements, and it's doing quite well. The trees on the outside that you see there against the fence, those are plastic as well. And the switches, the entire track is code 100. The only code 83 are these two switches right here. One day I'm actually going to switch those out so the entire layout will be code 100 like I want it. But other than that, the entire layout again is code 100. Well, let me take you to another section here. My favorite part is when it goes around the plum trees here in the back. It circles over here. This is my favorite part of the layout, where it turns here and then continues on down where we were just at, way down there. Let me zoom in so you can see that. This is where we started. If you can see that water tower, one of two. There's a second one way back there, that brown one. Okay, and I'll zoom in all the way in and coming back to where we were. There's usually always some kind of damages because there is lots of wildlife in this area, and the damages that I get is usually something like this: raccoons or foxes. They'll step on these or knock them over or whatever it may be. But I have so many of these, it doesn't even bother me anymore, and I can always glue them back because they are plastic. I don't want to put anything electrical as far as lights and crossing grades with the gates that come down out here, because it is still outside. I don't want to be worried about electrical and wiring in that sense where it may rust out. It doesn't even work. So with this one here, more than likely I'm just going to throw this one out or toss it out, because it's not worth trying to keep this one anymore. Here's the other, looks like the other signal to it. I may keep it, I may not, I don't know, but I'll decide later. But filming on some more. Here's some more of the layout. So let's look at that turn one more time. So it starts from there, way down at the beginning. That was San Diego. We complete our turn, and then go on here to Santa Barbara, which is down further down in the middle. So yeah, but I can say that see, Lots of splashing there. There's lots of water out here. So here is a close-up shot of Santa Barbara without the stations out here. So also I forgot to mention, I'm sure you've seen the stations are usually out and together and laying on the layout. A couple of my ties are coming out because of the wind and the water, but these are the ties that are removable, which is okay. So when you're soldering two tracks together, you always want to cut about 2 ties out from the beginning and the end, and then you can just slide them back under. So eventually I may just go get some silicone or something and glue these back down, or either some I forgot what it's called, liquid nail. That's it. I'll probably put some liquid nail down and let those stay permanently. But here's a good shot of lots of water collected by the track. So no, I do not run my trains in the rain. I probably can, but I would never do that, because as we know, this hobby is very expensive and I love my engines too much for that. So I would never do that. So that's to answer that question that I always hear. Do you ever run your trains in the rain or in the snow? No. I will run them in the fog, which is fine. You know, it's not too bad. But as far as raining like this, no. You don't want to run your trains in the rain. I mean, this hobby, again, you don't want to put more damage to your trains than you don't need to. I mean, this is HO scale. Maybe it'll work on O scale, or maybe even G. That'll be fine. But I would not try that with HO. Okay, so going along here, there's the bridge. We're going to walk around this cherry tree. Okay, so from the cherry tree, here's our bridge. The next thing I'm going to do, these rocks, all these lava rocks down here, if you can see them really closely, I'm going to stack all these lava rocks up. Those over there too. I'm going to redo this entire corner. All these lava rocks, I'm going to put them actually behind this bridge. I want a feature back here. It'd actually be nice if I could have some water come down from those rocks. That'd be kind of cool too. So there'd be some more eye candy to go with this bridge. And from here, from the bridge, this takes you on to San Luis Obispo. When you zoom in, you can see another water tower. Again, another $5 pickup, which was great. This is the section where San Luis Obispo is. And then under the fence, and it continues on to Salinas, and then into the house. Okay, guys, thanks for viewing. I can't wait to show you what it looks like when the sun is back out again.